Hi friends, I wanted you to see a real example of a horizon line. I'm out for a walk this evening just as the sun is setting. Do you see the water and the sky? And then do you see a straight horizontal line where the sky meets the water? That's called the horizon line. We're going to be painting a picture of a sunset with the horizon line, and I wanted you to see a real example. So there you go, horizon line.
Hi friends! Today we are going to paint a picture of a sunset. Have you ever looked up to the sky when the sun is going down, when the sun is setting? The sky turns beautiful colors. We are going to paint this picture of a sunset, and we are going to learn the term horizon line. I'd like you to say that, horizon line. The horizon line is that straight horizontal line where when you're looking out from a distance, the sky meets the ground or the sky meets the water. Our sunset that we're going to paint will be over the water, maybe a lake or an ocean. Okay, so to do this job, you need a piece of paper, you need a pencil, you need some paints. I'm using water paint, but you can use whatever kind of paints you have. And because I have water paints, I also need some water. And of course, you need a paintbrush. And I suggest a piece of tissue or a paper towel just in case things get a little drippy or messy. Okay, I'm going to paint mine facing myself, but I will once in a while turn it around for you to see better. So you're going to start with your pencil, you're going to draw a straight across horizontal line across your paper. That's going to be your horizon line. So right near the middle of the paper you'll go across. It can be a little higher or a little lower than the middle, but you're going to try to make it straight across. So there is my horizon line. We're going to have the sky be above the horizon line and the lake or the water be below the horizon line. The other thing you're going to draw is a semicircle, which will be the sun setting down below the horizon line. I know if you were looking up and the sun was way up in the sky, it might look more like a circle shape, but our sun in our picture will be coming down, 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 heading down below the horizon line, so we'll only see part of the circle. We're going to draw that semicircle shape. You're going to draw it just above your horizon line. You can draw it right in the middle of the paper or off to the left or off to the right. A nice big semicircle. And I put mine near the middle. I'll turn that around for you to see. That's what you're going to draw. So you just need that straight across horizon line and then a semicircle. All right, then you are ready to paint. We are going to use mostly warm colors in the sky and the cooler colors in the water. So I'm going to go ahead and actually start with the sun, and I'm going to use some orange to paint my sun. You could use any warm color you wish. You could do a yellow sun, you could do a red sun. I just chose to do orange, and I'm going to take my time right around those pencil lines that I made. Just try to keep my paint inside or mostly inside those lines. All right, there's my orange sun. And I'm using water paints, so they won't be very bright at first. The nice thing about water paints is that they dry fast, and then you can go back and put more layers over top if you want it to look darker or brighter. So that's going to be my semicircle sun up there in the sky. Now below the horizon line, I'm going to use cooler colors, and I'm going to start with some blue for the water, and I'm going to go carefully along that horizon line. Try to keep my paintbrush steady as I touch that horizon line, and then I'm going to go ahead and fill in the water here, and you will see my paintbrush is going back and forth matching that horizon line. It's going horizontal strokes, not up and down or zigzag or scribbles, but just back and forth. I'm going to use a little bit of green in my water here too. Again, back and forth this way. That will help it look more realistic. There we go. I think I'm happy with the water there. Now I'm going to move up to the sky. I'm going to use some more warm colors. I'm going to pick up some yellow on my brush and put some yellow in the sky. You can go ahead and put those colors wherever you want. Every sunset is different. The colors look different all the time. They're just beautiful. I love to see a sunset. So I'm putting some yellow. I think I'm going to put some red up in the sky too. Put in some red. Again, just careful when I get up close to the lines that I've drawn. A little more red up here. Okay, I think that's looking good. Maybe I'll even put a little bit of the orange in the sky, like that. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do, actually the last thing I'm going to do, is to paint a reflection in the water. So when the sun is shining above the water, it will make a bit of a reflection in the water. Like the water is almost like a mirror. So I'm going to take some more of that orange that I used for the sun, and I'm just going to go below the sun. I'm just going to do lightly a bit of a zigzag line all the way down to the bottom of my page, just like this. Just a few zigzag lines to make it look like the reflection in the water. Okay, I'm going to turn this around for you to see. It's still wet, so I don't want it to drip, but I'm going to turn it around so you can see from your perspective how that's looking. Do you see the warm colors in the sky and the cooler colors in the water? Do you see that straight across horizon line and the reflection in the water? That is how you paint a sunset. And you can paint with any colors you want. Try it out some different ways and see what you like. Okay, have fun painting your sunset, and remember that term, horizon line. Thanks for painting with me.